Nigeria is a big lie.
A big lie?
Yes. I want to substantiate my claim of saying Nigeria is a big lie. Please, listen to Tafawa Balewa, Nigeria's first prime minister, in 1948. I quote him, "Since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country, but the Nigerian people themselves are historically different in their backgrounds, religious beliefs, and customs, and do not show themselves any signs or willingness to unite. Nigerian unity is only a British invention." Tafawa Balewa, 1948.
Yeah.
Okay. Now listen to Nnamdi Azikiwe, 1964. "It is better for us and many admirers abroad that we should disintegrate in peace and not in pieces. Should the politicians fail to heed this warning, then I will venture the prediction that the experience of the Democratic Republic of Congo will be a child's play if ever it comes to our turn to play such a tragic role." Nnamdi Azikiwe, 1964. Obafemi Awolowo, "Nigeria is not a nation. It is a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same context as there are English, Scots, and Welsh."
Do you have any expectation that President Tinubu will sit down and negotiate for the Yorubas to leave Nigeria when he is himself a Yoruba man?
That is the business of the president. He will do what he thinks is good for the country. We will do what we think is good for our own nation from Nigeria. No matter how much you pander, you can't tell me, "Oh, is President Tinubu going to sit with us?" And so it's his duty to sit with us. That's his duty. The law says so. We write a letter to the president. It is his duty to answer us and to, he can say no. What you are asking for, I won't grant it. But he has no right to say, he has no duty to tell us, "I will not answer your letter."
But sir,
he has a duty to answer our letter.
You raised these same issues under the Buhari administration. President Buhari did not just ignore.
Yes.
He went after Sunday Igboho, and he showed that his government will not allow any kind of challenge from anybody, whether Yoruba or Igbo. Why would President Tinubu listen to you, even when you said you were not interested in the election?
The president can say that as much as they like, but the president cannot unilaterally change the law of the land. That's the truth. The president, it is the duty of the president to say, "Oh, this country, I will preserve its unity." That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But that does not negate the lawful right of the people of Yoruba land or whatever part of Nigeria to seek for their self-determination. That's the truth.
But anyway.
The important thing, however, and I'm surprised that you are not talking about that, is that the Yoruba people who are fighting for self-determination are telling the world and telling themselves that they will do it only peacefully. We are Yoruba. We know our status in the world. We know our status in the black world. We do not want to destroy the peace of Nigeria, and we do not want to bring difficulty into the lives of any other group in Nigeria. But we want to get out of Nigeria.
I have Yoruba Elders myself. Yoruba Elders, I have them. So one of my what do you call it? Their issues now. What do you call them? You call them Hausa Fulani, or you call them Yorubas? Who is coming to divide us and say those people should go back to? If you go to Lagos, if you go to okay, I usually give example. Murtala Mohammed, General Murtala Mohammed, the man from Kano, the head of state that was assassinated by Dinka. His wife is a Yoruba woman. So where do you want his children to go if the nation is divided? Are they going to be with the Yorubas, or are they going to be with the Hausas in the north? Like, let's forget this useless youth. They are no more different from these hardmen. These people are agitating for Akududua and Biafra or Arewa or just Boko Haram. They are all the same group of people. Majority of Nigerians wants to stay Nigeria. And if they're in doubt, let's make a referendum. I can make a social... Look at the election. When the election in Nigeria, millions of votes from all the states. PDP or APC states will get millions of votes, means Nigerians are ready to stay in a corporate Nigeria. This is by an indirect referendum, which shows that people are ready. All these youth that are making noise, whether Boko Haram, Shekau, whether Kanu or IPOP, whether whatever it is of Odudua, they are just a small, tiny minority of Nigerians using sentiments, ethnic, archaic, retrogressive sentiments to destabilize the nation. But Nigerians, I'm telling you, I can vouch on that. Nigerians wants to stay together in peace, but in peace and equity, not any segment of Nigeria which is cheated. I can vouch for that, and I am for that.
If I hear you clearly, you said Nigerians really want to be together. Are you really sure Nigerians want to be together?
Yes, they want to. No, yes, they want to be. Yeah, I'm in Sokoto now. There are still Igbo traders there, many, in millions. They don't want to go back home. So what do you tell me? They want Biafra. Biafra is a nuisance, just like Boko Haram. You think every northerner is a Boko Haram? No, but not. Most Nigerians, they don't want these extreme ethnic or religious groups. They don't want them. Most Nigerians want peace. They live together as a nation. That is it. And what can affirm to you? Look at all these people agitating like Odudua. Where are the Yoruba leaders? Why they are not talking about it? Look at the Igbo leaders too. They are not talking about Biafra. Look at Nigerians. We are not talking about Boko Haram or Herdsmen. In fact, now you look. I'm trying to pacify Herdsmen to bring them back to civility. And this is what we expect Yoruba leaders to go into this Odudua people. They are used usually very young people who have never noticed, have never experienced civil war, making noise. Some of them even from outside. So Yoruba leaders should take care of their Yoruba miscreants.
You know what is going on. So for anybody to be calling for war, or you think you can just separate, it's not easy. I believe in Nigeria. I believe Nigeria will continue to exist. Whether we like it or not, there is a problem. We need to discuss the problem. We are disagreeing with ourselves, and we have every reason to disagree. The North before now is saying we don't believe in separation. But as I'm standing, I'm telling you that if there's going to be separation tomorrow, the North is ready for it. We're also ready. Let's go our either ways. And I'm telling you this with all sincerity. Northern Nigeria before now do not want to hear anything separation. But as of today, as I speak to you, the North is equally ready to live. That is number one. Number two, talking about presidency. What I'm going to say might be controversial. You might disagree with it, but it's the absolute reality, and I speak in the mind of Northerners. And I have no apology to anybody in this hall on what I'm going to say, though I respect the leaders, elders, and fathers that are here. I duly respect them. But I have no apology to anybody on what I'm going to say. Let's please be serious. We are here for a serious business. Let us not make it a discussion floor if we truly want to do this. Now, talking about rotational presidency, what I thought we should be looking at is credibility, competency, patriotism, nationalistic thinking, the love for one another, and things like that. That is what I thought should constitute who becomes Nigeria's president. Not regional, tribal, ethnical, or any other thing. Please disagree with me, but I will speak. This is why we are here. This is why we are here. Good. Let us discuss the controversy and let us find a solution to the problem.
Please allow him.
Now, let us look at competency, credibility, patriotism, the love for the country to move Nigeria forward. Yes, we should create, there should be a room for discussion. Call it national conference, call it restructuring, call it whatever. I agree that we should come to a round table and discuss Nigeria and discuss the way forward for Nigeria. I agree that we are disagreeing. I agree that there's a problem, but not a particular tribe or region be seen as a threat to a country. If one region or tribe or religion is a threat to this country, then all of us are threatening Nigeria, and we are all threat to Nigeria. Then let us come and discuss the problem, find the solution to the problem, and let's move forward as Nigeria.
Welcome back to Local Journal, my people. We dey hear everything wey they talk for inside the video. Even our own founding father not even believe say Nigeria na one country. They believe say Nigeria na just the arrangement of the British so that they can fit rule this country forever. And that the reason why they bring us together be that. So why it be say it is difficult for us to sit on a round table and agree and disagree, so that if not to divide this country, make we just divide this country so that everybody will go their separate ways. Why it is difficult for us like that? We don't see say with the events where they happen for inside this country, we see say we no be one, and we no go fit stay together for long. We fit pretend say that one will be, but in the end we just dey postpone the evil days. Now the Yorubas they clamor for Oduduwa nation, the Igbos they clamor for Biafra, the Niger Deltans they clamor for Niger Delta Republic, and the Middle Beltans also they clamor for their own republic. The only people who they interested in one Nigeria now are the Northerners. I don't know why they interested in one Nigeria, and the reason why they know they agitate and they insist for this one Nigeria, you know, they far-fetched from the fact saying that then they benefit pass for inside one Nigeria. In my own opinion, for the interest of every region and for peace to reign, make this country just peace so that everybody will get their region, and so that everybody go dey on their own and control their own resources, so that all this problem of insecurity and Fulani herdsmen no go dey again. So the best thing we're supposed to talk about now, if we no go feel regionalize this country, that to divide this country so that everybody go their separate ways. And more so, on top of this Igbo and Yoruba people matter, if you say some people they try cause tribal war between them for inside Lagos, Yoruba people and other people don't cause shoot mouth inside this matter, and they don't explain the whole thing and the people where they cause problem. Them also expose the real problem of Nigeria. They talk say no be Yoruba and Igbo be the problem of Nigeria, and all those ones where we say they won't cause fight between the Yorubas and the Igbo, say that one no go fit work. So they talk plenty things on top of this matter. So I go play the video so that we'll go watch them together. But before then, if today na be the first time you visit our channel, I beg make you like, make you share, make you subscribe.
Now, why are the so-called Yoruba influencers, celebrities, or some of the politicians against the Igbos, while it is the Fulani herdsmen that are running rampage in the southwest?
I want you to remove our artists, because the only artist that I think he doesn't belong, that belong to that area, that they have issue with Omo Igbo is Seun. And you know Seun is an eccentric person.
Yes.
And so talking of others, do you want to talk about Fast? You want to talk about Mr. Macaroni that has always been there on the street fighting for a common man, either an Igbo man or a Yoruba man. So they are divided. Likewise, Yoruba too, we are Yoruba man on the street, we are also divided sometimes, because I don't like generalizing something. Yes. I have a younger brother that supported Obi. You are a Yoruba man. Yes. You also support Obi. Yes. So when we are trying to generalize everything, it's like we are trying to squander the efforts of the Yoruba that are supporting Peter Obi, or don't see anything wrong in Omo Igbo becoming Nigeria president, yes, or don't have any this Igbophobia, yes, in Nigeria. So what I'm trying to say, let's go back to the original question. Yes. I wonder why they make us feel like it is Igbo that is our enemy, and they make us shun the real enemy, the real dangerous enemy. They make us shun them, and they make us focus on Omo Igbo that their concentration is only in Lagos. They have higher concentration in Lagos. They are also in Ibadan, but you cannot compare what they are in Lagos State to Ibadan, and they are voiceless in, yes, Ibadan. It's, yes, only in Lagos State you hear their voice. And what are their what are they saying? that we develop Lagos State. I don't have problem in anybody saying that
Yes.
we develop Lagos State. A place that has to be developed need to be developed by the foreigners.
Yes.
By the effort of both the visitors and the foreigner. For instance, if a place will be developed, the site industry there, if they start a particular industry in your area, if it is only the indigenous that are working there, that means that factory is not big enough.
Yes.
If you have a big factory in your area, and so it's everybody all over the world that will come and work there.
Yes.
The whole world develop America.
Yes.
The whole world develop UK.
Yes.
So, and you go there today, they are liberal, they are liberated. So,
Yes.
if Lagosians really want to develop and be liberated, they should shun all those kind of fallacy.
Yes.
And the heresy on the street. It's a fallacy. It's a fallacy. Lagos State is no man's land. It's a fallacy. Let's subject it to some discussion.
Yes.
Let's argue it.
Yes.
There is no action that supports this they are saying. If they say Lagos is no man's land, then Oba of Lagos die. Then one Chinedu say, I want to become Oba. Then I will have issue.
Yes.
Or you go to Ikorodu, their Oba died there. Then
Yes.
one Amechi said, yes, it's my turn. Because Lagos State
Yes,
is
now.
no man's land. Then I will know that you are talking.
Yes.
You say only about election. When we are about to do election, that's when they come. Now, let's subject it to discussion. It's a democracy.
Yes.
And democracy liberates everybody.
Yes.
Democracy liberates us. And like I said that historically, when you come to Lagos State here, Sipsik, he was a Lagos boy.
Yes.
Sipsik was a Lagos boy. He blew the tentacle in Lagos State, and his political career was flourishing.
Yes.
To the extent that he almost ruled
as the premier. Yes.
He almost become a premier until some people say, "Oh no, you cannot come from Southeast and come and rule us here." But
Yes.
it's not something that we should carry upon our head.
And we've seen, for example, like Mr. Indubisi.
Yes.
He was a military governor of Lagos.
Yes, now
There was no problem.
there's no problem. Who develop Lagos? Some people, as I'm wondering this morning, that everybody does start to attribute Lagos State themselves. I don't know why all of them are obsessed with Lagos. Tinubu will come and make claims. It's Tinubu that developed Lagos. Is it true? He was also just part of it. Before Tinubu came, people have developed Lagos.
Yes, now, yes.
Federal government developed Lagos. White men, they developed Lagos. This Baba, Latif Jakande,
yes.
they developed Lagos.
Yes.
It was a collective effort of everybody that made Lagos State to be developed. And it's just developing. It's not that it has developed.
Yes.
We are seeing so many challenges in Lagos State. That you develop Lagos, that Lagos State you develop has not developed. You have to develop it more. You have to. So if anybody is claiming that it developed Lagos, it has not been developed enough. It has to be developed more. So I don't know why they now make us to some Fulani that are killing our people, I just want to ask them, if Omo want to do their mess in Lagos State, there is no tribe that doesn't have criminal elements.
Yes.
They have their own criminal elements. Yoruba also have our own criminal elements. So if they are doing their own, they do it in the town. We can see them.
Yes.
They were able to fish out.
Yes.
If they are doing something nonsense, you will be able. It's very easy to locate them. But these people, they are in the bush. They live there. They live in the bush. Who live in the bush? That one is subjected to some question. Pound it in your mind and give us some questions to answer to it. So who are our problem? Both in Lagos State and Ibadan. It has always been them against Yoruba. And before you call Jacobison, many people have killed.
Then since we know that the Fulanis have always been our, I will not say enemy because some of them are good, but the other ones that are using them to manipulate and kill the Yoruba people, then why are the Yoruba, some of them, not all of them, some of the celebrities and everything and the list, why are they now saying that the Igbos are the problem? Whereas we've seen the Fulanis kill by him, we've seen history as Fulani that has always been our number one enemy.
You see, that's why I said when your house is burning, you left the house and you started chasing mouse. Then that person is stupid. So that's one kill everything that when you saw Fulani, you don't see anything that Fulani is doing as bad, but you concentrate on Omo Igbo alone, then you have problem. If Omo Igbo have an excess, let's deal with their excess now.
Yes.
What is the excess of Omo Igbo? Oh, you said they want to take over Lagos State. Oh, how do they want to take over Lagos State? Do you build house? They say you want to collect it.
I'm telling you.
Do they contest for the position of Oba? No. They don't collect for the position. They don't contest for the position of Oba. They don't say they are entitled to be a Baale.
Yes.
Or there is one chieftaincy title like Otun, or this or that, and OC, and they say I'm entitled to that. That is the area. But that we are doing election, they were allowed to contest.
Yes.
Because it is democracy. You can, if you are allowed to become a local government chairman here in your area, and if you see anything bad in it, then stop on you got to go and contest in UK again.
It's as simple.
As simple as that. If you don't, I don't know what they are trying to do. They develop Lagos. Yes, it is collective effort of everybody. They can say that.
It's just a word.
It's just a word. It's just a word. And if you want to prove it, they contribute to the development. And they are not the only one.
Yes, everybody.
Even the outside too. Even the outside they contribute. You see,
yes.
Thank God for Lagos. The location, the geographical location of Lagos State, and the topography. I mean, topography help Lagos State to develop, and everybody come there and live conducive. Then whatever anybody say, then leave it. Are you working on the street? They say you should not work.